Hi, kindergartners. Okay, so for today, we are going to be using our double 10 frame worksheet and double 10 frame as our adding strategy. So I need you to press pause and grab yourself some materials. You're going to need your double 10 frame worksheet from your Wait for Teacher bag, 2 crayons, and then you have a choice today. You can either use 2 different whiteboard markers with your double 10 frame, because you can write on your double 10 frame with them, or you can use your cubes today as counters. I have them both here because I'm gonna probably go back and forth and show you both examples, but up to you. So you do need to go grab your double 10 frame, both the worksheet and your whiteboard version, because we're gonna work out our problems on our double 10 frame and then put it on our worksheet, okay? So you either can do it with markers on your double 10 frame, your whiteboard markers, because we gave you 2 colors, and you're gonna also do it with your counters, because that'll be the 2 groups, so it's up to you. So press pause, grab those materials, and then come on back. Okay, I'm gonna put my name at the top. You use your pencil. I'm using markers so that you can see. Okay, all right, the first problem we're going to do is I'm gonna do 3 plus 6. So 3 plus 6 equals or 3 and 6 makes Now, before we do anything on our worksheet today, we're gonna build it on our double 10 frame first. So, just like in class, this is our new adding strategy, which is I can use a 10 frame to add. We've learned a lot of strategies. We've learned how to use counters. We've learned how to use part whole mat, how to draw pictures. Now we're gonna use a 10 frame. And we're gonna actually decide. We can use counters in our 10 frame, or we can draw pictures in our 10 frame. I think for the first one, I'm gonna use my counters, and then I'll show you how to do the markers next. So I'm gonna do my first group, which is 3. So I'm gonna start at the top.
Do it along with Miss O.
So do it along with us. If you didn't grab your cubes, you need to go grab them now. And then our second part is 6. Now, I don't want you to start putting 6 down below. I don't want you to start putting 6 on the second 10 frame. We're gonna start adding our 6 right where we left off here, because we have to fill our first 10 frame before we go to the next one. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh. So I didn't actually need my second 10 frame down here. So I've done my problem. I've used my 10 frames to add. I have my group of 3 plus my group of 6. Now my brain already knows what this is. It subidized it really fast. Can you guys guess what it is? Ooh, did you guys say, you know what? We'll count with our fingers and double check before I tell you what my brain did. Let's double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Did you guys get 9? I got 9. I'm gonna write 9 over here and 9 over here with my pencil. Now, I knew that this was 9 because this is a 10 frame and 1 spot's gone. So I know 10, 1 spot's gone, that's 9. So that's what my brain subidized that really quick. So now that I've used my 10 frame to add, I'm gonna put my 10 frame on my worksheet over here. So that's why we needed 2 crayons. So one of my crayons is gonna be for green, one of my crayons is gonna be for blue. So I'm gonna make my 10 frame look like this 10 frame here. So I'm gonna make this 3, and then I had 6 blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now I've shown it. 3 plus 6 equals 9. 3 and 6 makes 9. So I used my 10 frame as my adding strategy. And I also use counters here on my 10 frame, and I used pictures here on my 10 frame. So I got to use a lot of strategies for this one. Now you press pause and fill in your 10 frame, make your 10 frame here look like this one here. And then we'll go to the next problem together. All right, for the next adding problem, I'm gonna use my markers to draw pictures on here, and let me give you this next problem. We might need to use both 10 frames this time, I think. I'm gonna do 6 plus 7 equals,
Write that down on your paper.
6 and 7 makes So now, don't do it here yet, we're going to decide we're going to use our 10 frame here and build it first. So I'm not going to use my counters this time. I'm actually going to use my 2 different color markers. But I'm still using my 10 frame. That's the strategy we're practicing today, is 10 frame.
What's your first part, Miss O?
My first part is 6. So I'm going to do 6 pictures. Now, because it's math and it's a quick sketch, I'm going to do 6 hearts. 4, 5, 6. So that's my 6 hearts. And then I'm going to do 7 triangles. But I'm not going to start down here. I have to start where I left off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that one's full, so I can't do any more. I got to go to my second 10 frame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 6 plus 7 more makes, do you guys know? Do you guys see it? Okay, I'm going to go back and count one by one, and then I'll also show you the way that my brain subsidized it. So let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Did you guys get 13 as well? If you're still working, remember you can always press pause and then catch up with us. So I got 13, a 1 and a 3. Now let me tell you, my brain saw it really quick. I knew this was 13 because I saw 10 and 3 more. 10 and 3 more make 13. This is full, so I know it's 10. 11, 12, 13. 3 more, 13. That's how I knew it. Now, I'm not done yet. Now my last step is to make my 10 frames here look like this. Now the boxes are kind of small, so I don't know if I'll be able to do my full hearts, but I'll try. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I have to do my other color.
Remember, we have to use 2 colors for 2 parts.
I'm gonna do triangles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gotta go to the second 10 frame. 5, 6, 7. Because remember, once it's the 10 frame can fit 10, and then you got to put the extras on the outside, or in this case, we have another 10 frame, so we can start filling up the next 10 frame. 6 plus 7 equals 13, or 6 and 7 makes 13. All right, kindergartners, now I'm going to give you 2 new equations, and you're going to press pause and try to solve them. Fill out your 10 frames, okay? So, your next 2 equations are going to be 8 plus 5 and 7 plus 4. Okay, so press pause and solve 8 plus 5. I gotta put in my math language. 8 and 5 makes and this one 7 and 4 makes I want you to use your double 10 frame. Build it first. Draw pictures or use your cubes as your counters. Then make your 10 frame look that way. When you're done solving these 2 problems, you'll come back, unpause, and I'll give you the next 2 problems.
Pause now.
Okay, on the back, did you guys solve these problems? You did your work? Okay, now I'm going to give you 2 more on the back. You're going to do 2 and 6 equals, so make sure if you don't need to use both 10 frames, you might just need 1. 2 and 6 makes, and our other one will be 9 plus 5 equals 9 and 5 makes. So you have 2 more equations. You're going to use it on your 10 frame. Draw the pictures on your 10 frames first, or build it using your counters first, and then use your 2 color crayons to put them on your 10 frames.
Pause the video now and do those 2 problems.
All right, now that you're back, the last two, you get to decide your math equation. So you can pick any two numbers that you'd like to add together. But
They have to be less than 10, Miss O.
Yep, they have to be 10 or less. So you can choose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for your first part. And then your second part can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So both parts have to be less than 10 because you only have 10 or you only have 10 of your other color. And then same thing here. If we do more than 10 and 10, it'll be more than 20. We don't want you to go too high. So you choose your last two problems. When you're all done, we want you to take a picture of both sides of your work. We also would love to see if you can put it side by side for one of your examples that you do. You can put your double 10 frame next to your worksheet so we can see your work on your double 10 frame as well, so that we know you built it before you put it on your worksheet. Can't wait to see your hard work using your 10 frame as your adding strategy.